Apidura Saddlebag versus the Topeak Aero Wedge in large size. So now, first of all, let's just take a look at the Apidura Saddlebag. So this bag I think can hold up to 15 liters and it's water resistant. So how do you actually strap it? You strap it to the saddle rails, and there's two buckles here that you can actually buckle into the seat post. So I would say this is quite carbon seat post friendly because it doesn't really put too much stress on your seat post. I think it puts more stress onto your saddle rails. And this is quite a quality saddlebag. You can see just from the material itself. The buckles are also different. I'm not sure what do they call this, but it's actually much more durable because compared to the normal buckle that you normally have, you see over here. I think this kind of buckles, versus the ones over here, this one spoils more easily because for the hinges here at the side, and this one is easier to get out to. Yeah, I read online for some reviews and apparently they say that these buckles clip better too. So content wise, I guess this bag it stores stuff very well. I generally put all the tools and inner tubes at the back, then food here, and clothings and my Gore-Tex jacket. So how does it clip up? You can unbuckle it from here, you can roll it up. So both of these are for mounting lights. So this is in the case that your saddlebag is much more bigger and this is the smaller option. You can also mount other stuff like shoes, slippers, sleeping bags up here. You can see over here there's a strap. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. So now I'll be moving on to the Topeak saddlebag. So now I'll be reviewing the Topeak Aero Wedge in large size. This is a much smaller saddlebag compared to what I had, and this was actually my first saddlebag. So how it straps on is actually quite simple, just one small strap here. You can see that I have a lot of excess here, which is not really good because sometimes the velcro can rub against your bib shorts and it can actually spoil them prematurely. Then just two buckles to the saddle rails. So this bag so far for me has been good. It's not waterproof, but if you are someone looking for a small saddlebag, you can actually go for it. It's only I think $20 or $30 on most cycling websites. So it actually has a clip here for the light too and some reflective panels. For the Apidura saddlebag that we had just now, it actually has like reflective panels over here. All these yellow parts are reflective panels. So I guess for someone who actually wants their bike to be light, you just want to store some tools, you can actually get the small size for this. Just fit some inner tubes, patches and some snacks. If you are someone who wants to commute more of a bit like me, you want to store your personal belongings like your mobile phones and keys here, you can actually opt for this instead, but I still find this too small for me because I can't put in my clothing, so I actually opted for the Apidura Saddlebag. So this is totally based on your personal choice, but build wise you can see that the buckle is different compared to what we had just now. And also, yeah, it's not that bad of a quality, I guess. It's just how it looks, but I guess the Topeak saddlebag works well too. You can also see that you can actually extend the pouch even further over here. So I wouldn't say that there's anything bad about both of these saddlebags, except for the fact that you need to see which saddlebag suits you more, because all of us have different purposes for riding and both saddlebags serve a different purpose. So yeah, this will be the end of my video. So let's just sum everything up. Both saddlebags are of good build regardless of the buckle, and it really depends on what you're looking at for, because for me, I'm someone who commutes a lot, so a larger saddlebag like the Apidura here, that will be more suitable for me because I need to store my clothing and change out whenever I reach a new place. Whereas the Topeak Aero Wedge will be suitable for people who are looking to ride out for a long period of time but still want some food inside other than inner tubes, because Saddlebags that are smaller than this will not be able to do the trick because they are just simply too small. So that's the end of the video. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. If not, thank you. Hello everyone, today I'll be comparing the Apidura Saddlebag versus the Topeak Aero Wedge in large size. So now, first of all, let's just take a look at the Apidura Saddlebag. So this bag I think can hold up to 15 liters and it's water resistant. So how do you actually strap it? You strap it to the saddle rails, and there's two buckles here that you can actually buckle to the seat post. So I would say this is quite carbon seat post friendly.